Once again, welcome to Albion. I am Zentarin, and this game is 25. I'm playing this game after 25 years, more or less, and it's amazing how little I remember, really. I thought I had it memorized, but apparently not. Anyhow, I know that these guys somehow needs to get killed, one of them. So I believe we need to spend some time, or there might be some time limit running in the background. Regardless. So let's talk to all these people. Probably not the vendors, but I guess these residences are here for a reason after all. Come on, Tommy, open this. No? What a sound. Okay, I don't think you can call, you can talk with children and get anything useful out of them. But there's a lot of flavor to this game as well. If you talk with the random banter, I'm not that interested for that because unfortunately time is limited to what it used to be back in the day. So every little bit helps. So apparently nothing in here. Nobody with a big wisdom. So another residence. Perhaps we will be more lucky here. These fine men, no. Was this a kid? No, was anything down here? Oh, there was these creatures. There were these creatures. I don't feel like fighting them. There's this little girl who's making a bed. What is it? This little girl. Interesting, people take a dump into something wooden. They didn't, or local people, they didn't appropriate the toilet of the Iskai, who seemed to be used to something more advanced. Something that will immediately dispose of the garbage, so to say, in an ecological manner. It almost seems to. It seems to. The flower or whatever is it only grows to for that particular reason. Alright, so anybody in here? What about you, lady? You look old, you should know everything. No, just ignorant old granny. I guess I have to go to that little village to underground and solve the dungeon there. Since we already wasted the guardian. Needless to say, got a nice equipment out of him. I thought at this point trainer would already give up the party and go somewhere else. There's literally nothing here. Nobody to talk to. Nothing. Disappointing. It makes you wonder how, I have to say, how resourceful 10 10-year-old me was while getting ahead of this game. Oh. Probably know you. What did he say? So, should we follow you or what are you doing? You creeper. I thought... What was he talking about? He said something about getting to a secret meeting, right? And now he just runs around. This man. Well, at least we seem to make some progress. Okay. Okay, you should talk to Ajir, the tavern keeper, and Arim, who lives in the harvest house. Okay. Fine. Well, this Conto seems to be like a reasonable fellow. I should probably go to him. Hey, what about bad news? Salvation. Alright, just don't know anything. What about this naked fellow? Are you still drunk? Coolness. He began to fool around with black magic and religion. He's the best druid on the planet. Okay, this guy's also quite useless. But seems to be important, fellows, at least. No, it's a shame. At least the granny and the other dude, the frail, who again is 60 years old, basically a child killer, and but for some reason our group does not care about that. They're just impressed by their culture. Can I go out? Resident. What about this resident? Oh. Hello, blonde lady. Do you have anything to tell us? Anything useful? Oh, is that kid? Okay, you look different. Everyone is getting tired. That's such a shame. Oh, look, there's a Kunak. And this guy, about my information. No, life's not easy for a whore. Yeah, working on their back, but it's not easy at all. President of the Council of the Just was to be murdered, and he will be. Rico and Garth are behind us. Please, I don't prove it to you. Assassination. So how can we prevent it? Assassination will soon. Most people are blind, but evidence. Okay, what about yes? So what do we know about assassination? Will take place very soon. About what did she said? Murder. Okay, let's talk about murder. I cannot say anything about that. Murderer. About whore. I don't understand that. Alright, inform me what else was there, Rico. What was his harass? Harass. So, let's go tell harass and let's talk to that stupid fail as well. But first, I guess let's go to harass. So we can finally get ahead of this. He does not care. Council assassination. That's something this guy has no business about. He's more concerned about the Shouldn't we warn harass? But harass is a guy, not her. Where is he? These are the bad guys. They even have their own building. I believe harass is this. Oh, this is not certainly a girl. Hello, harass. Rumors. Do we know about the burn? Well, murder. Assassination. Information. Warning. Plot. What about murder? Murderer. What should I tell to this guy? Secret. So that's also in our city. What was this? Assassin. Danger. Psycho. Mood. Discussion. It seems like I cannot warm him. Let's talk to this other guy. Council. Assassination. Information. Okay, maybe we need to ask about the name of that lady of the evening. Play. She does not. Residence. Was it here? What does this girl say? Since this is a brothel, what does she say? Oh, it's a mommy. It's a daughter. What do you say? Yeah, my mouse misbehaves. Okay, Kunak is creepy uncle, and your mother is a whore. So what's her name? Kariach. Okay. Information. Harass. Murdered. Maybe murdered. Okay. Prevent the assassination soon. So, Kariach, murderer. Prevent. Okay, Kariach, murdered. Prevent. Okay, let's try that. Everyone getting tired, so maybe since we're getting so tired, they don't have a brains to focus on a proper reasoning to convince this counselor that his life seems to be in danger because of some pillow talk. Okay, murdered. Career. Prevent. Prevent the assassin. Oh well. Not enough text. Oh, this guy is destined to die then. Right. You're dead meat, my dude. Okay, so I guess it's just a matter of time until this guy dies. I don't know with whom else to talk. Let's go to that Contos and solve his dungeon. Everyone is getting tired. That's too bad. We will go out of the city. Then just run around. Yeah, we need to follow this field. Then get into a big rock. Where's the big rock? Is this? Yes, this is the big rock. So what? I don't want to fight. Because half of our party is dead weight and they just still experience, to be honest. My final party will be Kunak, this blonde lady, Dreer, and Tommy, and we will get one more person in the next chapter, I believe. So let's talk to some people here too. I don't remember. Is this the house over there? Is it locked down or can we get in? I guess we will know soon enough. Of course, it's locked. So, was there anybody? There was some friend of Meltas, I believe. The guy in a red shirt. Speaking of red shirts, what did you say? Well, your friend Kontos apparently dabbed into dark magic and religious stuff. Hey, lady. No. Well, this is beautiful. We will go down there. But first, let's do some proper investigation work. Hey, man. Okay. Countess is, don't believe. Villagers seem to be really up in arms about what's going on there in that cave, and can you blame them? It's just full of demons. For sure, cat people either are up to something or they just cannot control it. They cannot solve their stuff. Let's rest here. Oh, there could be trainer now, but we don't care about that guy now. Let's go down for dungeon. And I see that we don't see anything. Lady or some stuff. Rainer, are you dragging around the... Okay, we have 12 of them. So where do we want to go? There's a Countess over there. So let's talk to him. Those big-headed people, and here. I only have to sing him out. The arm is even worse. Okay, we should talk with them. Come on, about dangerous. Okay, what about taboo? What about Assassina? Tune. Okay. So there's these Skyrim people are very fishy indeed. At least with their shrine full of demons. Okay, there should be some maybe something on the wall. Some button or something to push. Is there anything new? Just a fake barrel. Albion does not have exploding barrels, so we can move here freely. Manipulate. Ooh, thank you very much. So it pays to pay attention. And where do we go now? No, wrong room. One up here. Yeah, this place we need to investigate for some button. I also don't want to use Syrah because she has this spell that will eventually trivialize the whole game. Or not the whole game, but most of the encounters. And I think that's another fun. Oh, there's some... What the hell is this? Rinri. Okay, try to get rid of those. What can you cast? Small fireball. View of life. We want that. What can you do? Nothing. How about that? So let's at least use this one, my dear friend. And it's me. Ooh. It hits like a truck, it seems. And it has a lot of health. This might be not so nice. I should finish that, come on. Oh wow. Well, these are tough. Come on, Syrah, that's not necessary. So what do we want to? I guess kill those. Tom is our shield of hope. We need some juice. For sure, for Siobhan. She does not seem... Oh, she does not have such a good protection. Really. Drink, lady. Oh, one more. Need to kill those fast. Use magic. Frost splinter. I don't know what this... When they're moving away. Alright, it's very strange. Maybe they will attack once again. We need to kill just one and they will run away. Okay, that's interesting. Another thing I don't remember at all. Nothing about this dungeon. Absolutely nothing. I did not even know it existed. Regardless, let's save the game, or if I get some crash here, freeze, I will jump out of the window. Oh my god, the walls. There seems to be something there that will require at least IQ 50. Okay, perhaps not. What is this? There's a way out of here. And there's a door. Another door. What the hell is this place? There's a... Oh, nice. We don't have... Okay, another of these amulets. Tommy, you can use that. Why don't you have a... Why don't you have a... Where's your shield? Oh, okay. That's really unfortunate that we equipped you like that. That just cannot be. What is written here? Whoever sees the amulet must die. Okay. Oh my god. They were not lying. How do I get out of here? This could be a real problem for us. Is there... Looks like a button. That's a long way. If we put amulet back there, what could happen? Well, it said whoever sees the amulet must die. So we've already seen it. It does not help at all. So I can as well take it. Tell me, you son of a gun. There's nothing we can do about it. We have some water, but it does not really help us either. Whoever sees the amulet must die. What would I do? Is there something on the roof? Okay, we can go for illusionary wall. Or do here? What the hell? Illusionary wall. Oh my god. Where are we? Wow. Amazing. Amazing. This game is just such a treasure to explore, really. So what should we do here? Blue, blue, blue. I guess you're green. I guess we should turn out everything to blue. Hopefully it will stay. Blue. I hope that's what we need. Okay, everything is blue and nothing's happening. So let's try green then. No. Nothing either. So let's simply go for this color. Does not work either. So we have yellow. Does nothing too. So back to square one. So we just keep this blue. Is there some guy, something like a... Let's look around. Perhaps there's some cue what to do here. Okay, let's get some rest. We rest in outer darkness. So yellow. Is there some cue here? No, not this. We don't want here either. There's a illusionary wall somewhere. I don't see any cue whatsoever. Boom. Perhaps... I don't know. We just run a few times around this and see. It's not bad. What about this? No. Green. Does nothing. Apparently does nothing too. Is there some color behind that? It just changes whatever to whatever. So we are back to square one. So blue it is not, nor the any other color. What about this? No. No. Also nothing. 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 Nothing, nothing, nothing. I think we go just forward. We don't have to have everything in the world figured out. Okay, another. There's these illusionary walls, right? What do you do? Oh, you. Okay. Here. Use magic. Actually attack. Use magic. Small fireball. Oh, come on. We get 4 experience points now. Where are we? What is it? Some spinner. Oh, look. A door. Here we have another visit. We should go rather fast. And they should run away, yes. Goodbye. And we got 12 experience points. How about that? Wait a second. What the hell? Oh, that could be that spinner. Okay, tell me, get your... I entered something wrongly. Attack again. Advance party. Move, use magic fireball. Attack this. Rainer. I'll even Dreer misses, so I shouldn't be too angry. We're still in this garbage. Left. Right. And to the left we want to go. Anything in the barrel? No. There's some other creatures' keys. I wonder what that garbage is. Syrah, let's find out. Again, such a heavy duty damage. Unbelievable. Okay, we have to assume that some of those will not run away. Do nothing. Yeah, these seem to be rather willing to attack. My mouse. What are you doing? So 30 only. Use magic for splinter. Oh my, do some damage though. Oh, do nothing. Maybe a light healing on Seoban. You don't care about that. You should only have like 30 hit points and... Tom, you are useless. You do nothing. Damn, they're rather hard to hit, I guess. Ooh, that was not good, right? Little creature. I think Dreer can finish him rather soon. Yes, we get some experience points. Manipulate and get color map. So we know it's certainly map for the upper dungeon. So we'll check that out. Let's see. Rage. They wouldn't have figured it out, never. Is that invisible wall? Apparently not. So, to the spinners over there. It looks not like a spinner, but like a fireball. What do you have? On your phone there's something. What the hell is that? Anybody knows? There's some... Okay, hello. Again, you creatures. Now we want to get rid of you fast. How ugly could these creatures be, really? Don't cast here. They're severe species, really. They just don't behave very honorably. Let's assume there's a... What the hell is this place? I guess we need to take whatever we are getting out of there. No invisible wall, that's sad. So we are here. Invisible wall? No. So we have just about everything, I would say. There should be... Like, what's this? It could be that... what do you call it? Fireball. Just traveling around. Where is it? No, I don't think we need to see it. Ooh! Go to the other side. Man, where are we? Let's get out of this hole. And we go to the left. Time for save. Another door. Is it possible that I have never been here? Like at all? Maybe this is just optional. We almost have you where we want to. I don't think you need to move there, but you can finish him. Perfect. You don't get much experience points. Is there anything to read here? What's the point? Let's search for invisible wall. Just smash into everything. Here they come again. No, this is ugly. Use magic, small fireball. Use magic splinter. Can you freeze? And that's the end of you. No. This could be ugly now. Well, each will take one of them. Wow, was it on critical attack? That was impressive. Luckily we attack first. You tell me you are useless. Actually, I think you can now move. Yes. And attack. Finish him. We get nice experience and Rainer is dead, so he does not like take away. So we are actually min-maxing in a sense. Okay, there's no more of this garbage. But there seems to be good enough experience for that. Oopsie. We don't like that. Drink. I need to buy her some better armor. Or I will spend fortune with these healing potions. Oh, you missed both of them. How could you? No, attack this one. I hate when... Oh no. 2 times this girl. She should be dead now. Okay, they cannot move. Regardless, come here. You should be dead before you do anything. Nice. Same now. Interesting creature. I don't know what I would call it. Something like a raptor and I don't know, a hen. The hen raptor. No, I don't know. Or raptor jerk, perhaps. Maybe I just kill it keys and be faithful to original name. Very nice. Level 12. This does not. She's only level 8, but she seemed to have 2 attacks per round. Needless to say. Manipulate. What could be here? Some more doors, of course. Door of many doors. And here will be what? Another door. Now this seems extremely fishy. Okay, at least there's some treasure. My god, some brog. What could that be? So what else we have? Let's give Sierra some of those. So at least she does something. So this is like Garfield-like creature. I wonder. Let's go with a view of life. Oh, it's actually throwing something, and we cannot lose you. Like, not at all. Like, full heal. How about that? I should die any second. I cannot do much, sadly. Nice. Oops. Okay. Finally we can attack this creature. And Brock 35. Let's first kill this. You can attack that. No, how could you through that? It does not seem to be too scary up close. How many stones do you have? Oh, we don't care about that either. Oh, that's what you deserve. We don't care about that, but now we care just about everybody. This is actually the only people we want to level up. No. Sioban, you have to kill that on your own. She really does only single attack, but it does not seem to make a huge difference. Oh, I totally missed. Now we can finish them. Ah. Okay, take this. Oh, you're running away? I don't think so, my dude. You will be destroyed. Your whole creature party that gave us so many casualties. But hey, stone. Did we really take it? Manipulate. Oh, document. We need, yes, we need this second half of the document and to put it together, and it will produce a piece between these people. And back in the day, I couldn't get the other part because you have to go to this guy dude. And since I got it from this dungeon, it means I actually was here. Never mind. But it was translated, this whole game, and they misspelled some of these words you had to ask to get the other part of the document, so no document for you. There's something on the ground. Ooh, let's get some rest. Sir, cannot. Okay, we have no food left. Never mind. Tommy, give us the torch. So another attack and another Garfield stuff. Maybe if you move, they will miss simply. No. Okay, but we can move around, right? And they should miss. Totally miss everything. But it's actually a good strategy. You will kill them and you just run around, kite. Wow, that was critical. Yeah, this is how you kite in this game. Hey, look at that warrior we have. Now, how about we do some more kiting? Looks like they have some intelligence. And they do not target our dancing lady that much. Okay. I think we can now focus on getting all of them. Oops. They bite. Okay, Tommy, don't stand in the way. And that was it. Million of experience points. I guess we don't want them. These stupid stones, where are we? Manipulate, who will open it? Sickness antidote and insanity. We don't want those. What were they thinking? And that's it. Okay, well, at least we got some experience. Should we continue in this dungeon? There's certainly some more where to go. Some more fights that we might have trouble with. Since we don't have food anymore. I guess I could just go out and buy some. Not, let's just peek. How do I get to the right? Save the game. And we see another of these. Oh my god. This could be eventually serious. Let's try to do some kiting. No, not that one. You will also kind then. Missed. I really am worried about those. So you will do kiting. So it's more dangerous. I think these are. Oops, exactly. Move. Move. Oh, come on, we need every hit we can get produce. Okay, move here. Move here. Nice. Oops. Okay. This could be some good kiting. Nice. Oops. No, they shouldn't be able to hit anybody. Yeah, they missed everything. Poor creatures. We are just too fast for them. Shouldn't need everything along your way, Pet Cat. That seems to be like a massive experience points for very little risk involved. It almost seems so. I like this kiting stuff. It's some serious tactics. Okay, should be finished. Goodbye. How could you miss? Don't you dare to run away. I think your days are numbered. You're still alive. Okay, look at those experience points. It's just amazing. You don't want that. Save the game. Just in case. I still haven't died a single time. Okay, what could this do? Of course, a fireball. And it will fire fireball and maybe destroy the wall. That's some stupid magic. What is this wall? There must be something illusionary then. Then we go forward. So use another. It does not change color, does it? There's certainly some purpose in this. No, it does not do anything. Does it push it? Oh my. I can go just directly through it. Let's run away. What does it do? Did you know? My god. What did it do? No. No secret in here. What could that be? Oops, we don't want to stay here for too long. Hello. And there will be creatures, of course, behind the... Tell me, kill it as fast as you can. Now these are tougher. And you get far less experience from them. Bye bye. But at least they run away. I just... Oh, what? Oh, it's this better. Siobhan, I think you need some healing. Our healing potions are running very thin. And you're a big girl. You need to drink a lot. Like a mother's milk. Okay, at least they go down swiftly. Goodbye. Okay, I think Thera, where are you? I think I can give you this. No space left, that's very sad. She has 8 training points, we got to use that. Come on, Dre. Finally. And the rest of them missed. I guess we cannot have it all. Don't need to. You will finish it with this lady. No. It's a big fail. But look at those experience points just for that. And there's a lot of treasure in here, it seems. Oops. Who wants to die? What's your pick one chance? Let's use this. And there's another speed amulet now. Cool. Some healing, some gold. Now that I see a speed amulet, I'm thinking if you fight a really strong single enemy and you have somebody really fast with a speed amulet, you can kite him while you pelt him with the rest of the party members. So I'm immediately thinking of some cheese. Which is a mark of a great experienced player, but it also perhaps is not the best for enjoyment of these all-time classics, because they were made in a assumption that there's no internet where, oh my god, where you just read everything you want within 5 minutes, right? Is there some illusionary wall? What do you do? Another fireball. Does it do anything? Well, I can go through them. And here. Is there anything behind? There is. So how could we get there? So if we push it like that, I cannot do anything about this one. Can't do anything about this one. Can't do anything. Oops. I guess I can then. So I mean, it goes to those. Okay, and now I guess we know now. We just need to push it to the other side. So how many? 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 1, I guess. question is. Okay. And now from the other side come the big fireball. You finally will serve me some proper way after you did such a number on me in the other dungeon. I guess we missed. Need 2 more. You just got to love the sound. Hello. Okay, that should be enough. Now we can look forward to some ancient treasure, no doubt. Could be also cursed. Sometimes for all you're rewarded for using your brain to full capacity. Let's save this. It's just a big nothing and worse. What could be behind this? A fight, no doubt. Yes. Garfield and these ugly creatures. Let's move here. We actually need to kill one of those very fast. Oops. That's not very fast. I'm about to get some healing once more. Because we just need you. I think this creature attacks first, so there's no... Oh! There. I didn't even kill anybody and they just run away. Okay, I can pay you in kind. Ugly creature. Well, not really. She's far better with a close range weapon. This is not a good idea. Let's get you a sword. Too bad she cannot use it up close. And he missed just about everything. Move forward, move here. This is the end, my feline friend. Oh yes. 17, level 17 and still only single attack. Danu color can be used by druid. No, Danu is apparently the god, local god. We also have some treasure. What does it do? Oh, there's some more treasure in here. Wow, you really dig that one. Let's get that. We get 48. Well, you don't have strength now. Should be good. So I'm quite happy with this dungeon. We got a whole lot of treasure. We got the quest item too. You know, it's just a question to leave this. I'll solve the riddle on the first floor. No, turn wrong. Living, this is a hurdle in itself. Come on. Where the hell are we? Wrong turn. Okay, now we have enough of them, let's use them. So now, so what was the clue here? So blue, blue, violet. Blue. Blue. Violet, and here it was, I believe, green. Yellow. Where's yellow? This is yellow. Is that it? Apparently not. So, oh, it was yellow, yellow, green. So I wonder, and they did not lie. Okay, perfect. So what's here? Oh, it was just money all the time, all this time. Another money. I want some more. I found a map. Okay, that's 30 gold coins so far. That's a disappointment. I expected some epic sword or some such. I guess yeah, we are punished for finding out this color code from a map. Like a noob. Okay, what do we have? Document part, examine. Use. The other part of the document is missing. Now, where do we go? Oh, there's like a window outside. Impressive. Now we want to visit that guy, right? And talk to him about document. Hello, lady. Okay. So he does not mind not having it. All right. Now we go outside. We need to buy some food. Which apparently you could do around these parts. I'm pretty sure you can do it in the Iskai village. And that's where we will probably head to anyway, so let's not concern ourselves too long for this. Now, how did I get there? I believe like through here. Even down here? Perhaps. No, it was certainly around this, but there's in a way this huge rock. We are big climbers. We are natural born outdoorsmen and women. Some of the best mountain hikers apparently can be also cats, kitties. No, I think about it, too bad we don't have like this, these other creatures who live in the mountains. You don't have a horse or anything in this game. Okay, now we go to Kite, and I think we need to find a river and then cross the bridge. Hello? You won't catch us. Yes, there we are. You will not catch us either. Now look how fast that guy is. Luckily, we are even faster. And here's the city. So let's go to a pub, merchant. Totally forgot what merchant has. He's closed anyway, is he? Oh, she's not. So this is Naji. Do you have proper shoes? You do. Proper armor? You don't have proper helmet. I wonder if this is too handy or not. I think this one is good for the tail. But we already have pretty good weapon. I'm pretty happy with that one. Goodbye. So let's go to a pub. We should speak with the pub owner as we were requested. Several people sent us here. Here. Yes, we are. Okay. Murder the president. Okay. Cannot guarantee. You speak with Arim. Okay. What about information? No, he already told you. What about murder? What about this? Well, you should give me the other part, you asshole. Maybe later. So let's talk to Arim. How about some food? Let's go. Yes, please. What about food? My mouse just dropped. Food is the secret in this culture. My mouse just dropped. It's too bad. Okay, let's go to the other guy. Been in council or residence. Where was he? Was it this one? Yes. Ask Eddie here. You think is problem? What do you know? Yes. Tapu Shrine. So they don't know. they never come out of shrine, so they could be work of Kontos as well. Problem. Problems. Murder. Harass is his name, right? They know. Assassination. It's just useful. No. Maltas, that's something important to tell. We should visit my friend Darius in Kaunos. Well, he's dead. Where should we go? Let's leave this. So we will go to Kaunos and visit his silly friend. Oh my god. But he's dead. So he shouldn't be talking to us like that. I guess he just woke up from the delirium and this is bad. Just to tell us like his life depends on it. I feel quite at home now in this game. I mean, not in this game, in this part of the island. Or on this continent. Finally figured out where to go and what to do. Actually, if we go there just in time for the trainer, that would be nice. We might be there even faster. Maybe if we are lucky, we will somehow prevent his murder. I know it's possible. So, friend, where do you live? Oh, I wondered if she would go inside. So glad Karyak sends me. Let's go immediately. If you stop for any reason, it might be too late. Karyak's just something. Okay, so let's follow her advice. And we will never stop. Well, there could be like a timer. And we just need to be very fast. I hope we can do it. Where's that thing? Where are you, green plant? There you are. So we will entrust this lady of the evening with advancing her scheme and trusting her good intentions. Yeah, she has no honor, that's for sure, but where should we go? Okay, no, fuck. We need to run away. She said for any reason at all. This could be already too late. Don't damn your past one. Oopsie. So where is she? Residence? Is it too late? I'm with bated breath and expecting. There she is. Please, have you? Assassination. So what the hell? What about this? What about... Okay, assassination information. So I guess let's finally go to that idiot. We learned nothing new here. Might as well went to that friend. They don't react to assassination at all. Let's go to council and count our blessings. And this guy Heras is really asking for it by simply not wanting to talk with us at all. About important developments. He has some very powerful friends and enemies too. Come on, actually. About discrepancies. Assassination. What do you mean, finally? We have very important for you. Good, then tell me. Where should I begin? Blah, 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 blah. Peron. Who's Peron? Disinformation. I cannot believe it. Well, it never happened that before. Powerful man has powerful enemies, right? I will reward you. Okay. So now we talk. I guess this is Peron, right? Yes. Probably they're planning along with you. Oh, Billy, so... What about assassination? Well, of course. What did you want again? Enrica, so we should guard Enrica, we should... Once again, what's their name? Guard Enrico, right? Guard Enrico. So they did not show up. Where could they be, right? Let's go back to our friends. Let's go back to Lady of the Evening. Talk to her about what we have done for this city. We should also talk to residents of this place and buy some food finally. Come, lady. Got Enrico. Card. I do not Enrico. Okay, she does not know anything. What about Hunak? Come on, my dude. Talk to me. He has a fancy clothes. Important. Okay, not that. God. I don't know where they are. Somebody has to know then. Look at that. Maybe that drunk guy or somebody in the pub. Who else? Everyone is getting tired. What about this cat man? God. Oh, of course, he's not interested at all. Just about the cat people. Karya, you have to talk to her from time to time. I guess they will give you hints what you need to do this the flavor tags. Well, you are wrong. The old lady should know everything. Where is she? There she is. Come on. Not you. Card. What did he say? Map? Flying around for a year. Oh! There's a map of the treasure, and the treasure is next to a waterfall. Somewhere. $25 for 125. That's too much. What about map again? Okay, let's go. So you have a map. Where is it? Note. You have full inventory, so who has that? Did we just lose access to a map? Treasure map. So over here is... I know there's one waterfall. Oh lady, come on. She's just running around. No, I don't know that. Shrine. Countess. Oh god. I don't know where they are. So, we should talk to this guy then. Because there's development on this front too. Where are you, cat person? Of course, you're totally useless. So go to lady here and buy some food. No, we want food. I don't think there's anybody to talk to here. So there's residents. I wonder if merchant know anything about that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Around that clinic of theirs. Nico. Okay, she doesn't know either. So maybe in that clinic, they would know. Maybe they're hiding here. So there's nothing here either. Okay, she's taking dumb hit there forever. Residence, food. Let's go to mixed goods. Okay. Go. I don't know where they are. That's shame, lady. Residents, merchant. What about here? Everyone is getting tired. But she said something about his skulls. Okay, it's part of their silly tradition. We can respect that. Nobody knows anything about those two clowns. I don't think even a little girl. Maybe Contos would know. Let's investigate some more. We've been here. Maybe talk to somebody. There's this woman, right? Oh, well, she doesn't have much to say. Weaponsmith, food. Let's go mix good. We have been here. So let's go to weaponsmith. Maybe some of these people know they are just here for the flavor. Oh yes, what about mountain pass? What about Arico? Of course you don't. So let's buy some food at least. So lady, save me. Go, of course. Oh, that's too many. It's almost for free. Tom is carrying too much. Let's give it to here. So hotel. Could I? They might be hiding around here. You don't see anything. Is there some person? Hey lady. Talk to me. Well, they would be just running around already. Is there more something? No, no, and no. Oh, then we go to Contos. We can wait like 20 hours or... Oh, what does this? Is it assassin? Who are you? It's just dubious that the... Who's this? Can we somehow get there? It's very strange, this guy and the grandpa in the same building. Okay. That's our old friend. It's the most stupid thing I can think of, though. But hey, that's what they have here. Maybe catch somebody on the street. So we've been... Let's try these residences one last time. No. There must be somebody who knows. Maybe somebody outside. I don't know. Certainly not these kids, like, certainly. Hmm. So, one last residence, and then... I don't know. Do you know anything? No. Children never know anything. What do they know about murder, right? Maybe we should go to that friend of Malta's. He might know something. Okay, no nothing. We can take a dump. And we can go to that... Alright, so nothing in this city, I believe. So, let's go. Maybe we can catch somebody outside. Like you. No. Some of these blonde ladies. There you are. Also nothing. That's a beautiful... What about you? Okay, that's some nice text reaction. Okay, let's get outside. Let's visit that friend of Malta's. We'll rest. And let's talk to Kontos then. We will do another big run to those two villages and then go back. Then go back to the city and see. Makes you wonder indeed. We also have a treasure to find. But that's not too important now. We want just to go ahead of this chapter, finish it and go forward. So where was that friend? We also have a trainer somewhere. Was it in here? Or this should be you. Okay, we know that already. Is there the friend? I think at 9 p.m. the train, a.m. the trainer is already gone. So you have anything to tell? Or for something to tell? No. Oh, this lady was talking about it. There we go. Okay, we've been there already, lady. There he is. The mood is highly explosive. Occupy the shrine. Okay. So you just did. What about? Okay. So it's escalating still, and we still don't know where's the Rick and the other guy. So let's go to Contos. And he's still there. Everybody left, just some kid now. Okay, that's a singer. We wasted one of their guys, but they just don't mind. Lady, talk to me. Oh, he comes here every morning, okay. Well, how do we get you, by the way? Would you bother to come here? Oh, come on. Oh, probably not. So you should go to the left, I believe. He's still here, okay. About council. What about problems? Okay, we know about that. Believe. Nico does not know. Alright, he does not know, of course. What about Heras, by the way? What the hell is that Rico then? Alright, now we go to the village. To the other village, and then all the way back. It's a lot of back and forth, but that's what investigation is about. And this game does not have journal. If we can get to the bottom of this tonight, it would be splendid. But I'm not sure. It also could be that we simply get to that shrine and we will have to go through some boss fight there, for which our party might be a little bit under-leveled. I think a level cap is 50 and we are not even in a half of it yet. We don't like you. Well, the pub owner in the Sky Village could know, perhaps. Are you talking to us? No, not really. I hope they know something about it. Come on. What's going on, human? The humans are planning to take over our holy shrine because they are convinced it's dangerous. They have no idea. Okay, we should go back to Contos. Contos. What about Rico? Of course, cannot say about. What about Heras? Alright, I need Fina, so let's talk to... When he sent us to Contos, so we should follow that. We should also talk to that Trier. Monday. Go. No. Contos. I don't like him, but he doesn't like you. Well, talk back to this innkeeper if he does tell us something new. Cool. Of course you can't. No, all of that. So I guess I should go to talk to Contos, or I should go to Shrine, or I should go to that stupid Sky in that city down there. Can we avoid them? I don't think so. Well, we can perhaps kill them now. We have some magic, don't we? No, that was fast. I believe. Let's do the view of life. I'm interested in that. Should finish them. Just flee. What if? This will take forever. Oh, you missed. Come on. And also, so should be dead any second. So you just kill it with fireball. You use magic on this one. You attack this. And you... Okay, that's a nice one. Tommy, you're not attacking. What are you thinking? It's only 18, so you do nothing. Use magic, small fireball. I'll hopefully finish that one. Oh, nice. Good lord, we are really improved. We could have only dreamed about it like a couple of levels ago. Couple of levels ago, it was just a distant dream, and look at our now, a success. It's a bit boring turning back and forth. There should be like fast travel. But hey, perhaps you could get better feel for environment here and for a sense of urgency without... I mean, with fast travel it would be just another little quest. I guess it gives you a sense of urgency if they tell you to quickly run down there and you just count every second, because there could be some timer like... Let's talk to this guy too. They left, but Kontos is still here, presumably. Of course, the villagers left, but the big guy is still here. Let's ask him about the shrine. Well, of course you don't. We will occupy this prayer, we might diminish. But the tapu... Numbskulls. He's really creepy old fellow. But he had a nice dungeon full of useful items. So the war is it then. We should really go back to tell that scholar about that. And see what's the deal with that assassination. Faster, harder. So where should we go first? Probably to the pub. There we go. Oh, you idiot. Oh well. Should we go? Nothing happened here apparently. Let's talk to the granny. There, she's just... Garten Rico. So far as the nurse. Garten Rico. What about Ryan? What about Booth? Garden. There we go. So what about document? No. Documents. What about the war? Oh. So she's really useful after all. This lady, unlike this guy. What are you? This of course goes to kitchen or something. Good luck, he says. Idiot. So let's go to the council. Whatever happened there. Oh, there's another lady. Maybe we should visit this shrine as well. Oh, you're still alive. Nice to see. There you are. Somebody tried to assassinate him. And he could have died for sure. Reward. Okay, thank you. How about warning? What about rumors? Okay. Discrepancies. Garden Rico. I don't think they will be seen around here again. Okay. About change. There are 2 new council members. Okay, so there was a coup. There's a connection guard. There we go. Connection, of course. Connection. It says here about connection. Of course, they don't know nothing, so let's go for reward. It's a lockpick. Where's that key here? Yay! Another key. Lots of money. Damn, you cannot carry that much. What about her? Also, not. I guess we need to buy something. So where are the new council members, guys? Is there like your twin or? I don't see them around. So, should we go to the shrine or where would we go? Probably to Kontos again. Let's visit the lady. She should be very grateful for services provided. I guess the license is issued by the council and our guards in Rico. They're kind of more uppity. Council. What about Rico? Come on. Wow. Maybe we will have to find them eventually. Looks like along with the Kontos. Who seems to be a bad guy around here. Let's try once more to visit this idiot. Well, he's really useless. Alright, so back to the village and then the Iskai, and if nothing new develops there, then we go to the shrine. I know pretty well that you will get the second part of that document from the pub owner. When you talk to him about important, but I guess you need to trigger that one eventually. Somehow. Oh, it's 8 in the morning. Let's go to the... Come on. Let's go to the train now. What is it said? They're all left. Oh. Okay, they're all gone. So it means I didn't read that, sadly. Even this guy is gone. So let's go to a sky village then, and then we go to shrine. I guess because their assassination attempt failed, they just kicked the preparations into high gear and go full YOLO and this issue. And I believe the demons are created by Kontos to frame the cat people for whatever reason. What is it he has against them after so many years living next to them is anybody's guess. But regardless, I'm glad that it will be over soon, I think. At worst, it's one more trip back to SCP. At the best, we could get the other half of the document soon. Or maybe we need to go to shrine. We'll see. Okay, it's very bad around here. Are you guys nervous? They apparently did not leave to fight. Hello? Okay, we should... Evidence. I now have solid evidence. Yes, then we have full of it now. And we don't even have to... That's one part, right? And you have the other. How do we put you together? Restart, inside. Of course. So it's all for material gain. Interesting. What? Tell me, how about you present the document? Not interested. I think back in the day, this might be some newer versions where this will just show up automatically, but perhaps, I don't know. Okay, nobody interested, so we should really go back to that shrine now. But not before we get some rest. Oh, finally. This chapter is concluded pretty soon. Oh, what is this? Can we talk? Oh, goddamn. I don't want to. I want to talk to that creature, but... Just move around. Everybody's in a panic mode. Please. This will take forever, and I don't want that. Flee. Come on. Of course we cannot talk to that. Now that I think about it, I haven't saved for a long time. It's a nice to think about how naive the people around here are to put their trust into some document, right? It could be forged, simply. Okay, we should follow this, I believe. Although I'm not 100% sure. Yes, this is the place. Let's go down here and then go up. Oh look. Battle is commencing. Don't believe him, don't fall. This is our sin. They're trying to document this falsification. If even half of the documents, please, sure. Okay, so we suspected as much. Oops, we should go there, I guess. Let's save the game. We diffused very explosive situation. Let's hope it's not some big dungeon. Okay, through the hallway. Gloomy. Oh, blah blah blah. So we will not steal anything in here. We'll just look around. There's the door. Okay, it's a tomb. Maybe we should examine if there's anything. We are, after all, gold. There's somebody who talks. He's not here. So where is he? Gold. Okay. They're also greedy adventurers. Luckily, nobody cares about us because we are small fish. Kontos is apparently big fish. Looks like somebody's spare home this is. Okay, more gold, no doubt. Rainer, you can at least carry it around. Here lives another dead soul. It really seems to be a place where they just bury excessive profits of their taxpayers, I guess. So they keep them from acquiring too many earthly positions and thus becoming... Where the hell is he? We search everywhere, but he's not around. He went inside, so he must be somewhere. Maybe we need to examine each of those. Looks like he's not here after all. How could that be? Maybe he casted invisibility. I have no idea, really. He might be hiding in a cabinet or some closet, but this place, I think I have been everywhere. Maybe he's hiding under carpet. You never know with these people. Okay, this seems to be rather big still. No. Is there a switch? Does not seem so. No, I have no idea, really. Maybe he's back in his bunker. Well, he sure as hell is not here. And if we simply go into... I forgot to go into them, crash into them, so perhaps should try that too. No, I don't even see that Sky fellow. No, cannot do. Cannot do. But it's entirely possible is that he's just not here. I have searched everywhere. He's lost. There you are. So he says he's not here. I don't assume he's his friend. So let's get out of here too. There you are. Let's settle the advance party. Move. You use magic. More fireball. You try to freeze him. You move. What have you done? It does not work at him. Do nothing. Come close. Let's do the view of life. You of course attack. Oh my. This is the spell we don't like at all. There's no 600, wow. So we need every bit. Let's give it to her. Move, attack, fireball. Use magic. Let's try first splinter once more. Oh my god. How many of them do you have? It just does not work at him. You need some heal. It's up my fighters, I guess. Oops. It just does not work like healing at her. Hopefully we have enough of the healing potions. We have some, but not too many. Tell me you need some too. We don't have much more than that, and he's still quite 30. Well, she's doing it last. Let's take this. We still can use some healing, right? And her. Some magic healing. Come on. Still magic. Don't kill yourself, just attack. He's focused on stealing magic, so he shouldn't. Oh my god, how many? We need to keep at least you alive. We cannot steal magic from any of those. My god. I don't know what to do. Let's go here. We can use a blaster or something. Oh, it's not fun anymore. Let's use a blaster, Tommy. Nobody even got away. Only one. Okay. Well, let's risk it. We don't have a healing potion anymore. Nothing to heal with. That's too bad. Plenty of miss. Still alive. Still magic. That's not going to work. I guess we have that. Oh my. This should actually... Okay. You have to make it now. Come on. Oh, you missed. Survived. Come on. Good. My god. Level 15 free attacks per round. Where would we be without you, really? Luck chain. Clouds, you can keep that. Can we rest here? No. Wait, they're getting too much. We still did it. Not a single net yet. Okay, we can rest here. Oops. So now let's go to a sky village. We can sell some garbage there and ask people what do they think, and I think a main quest here is done, and all we need to do is to travel somewhere else. Oh, you are here again? Are you serious? That's annoying. What a fools you are. We hope for some monetary compensation for what we done for you. Drinks on the house. Oh, well, typical cat creature. What about this one? Is he more journey? Doesn't say anything either. So we go at least to a shop. I don't care about that. Totally forgot that you have the magic. We want to go, yes, to the right. We cannot sell much here, sadly. What seems like a good price. Well, we can sell both of those. But you don't have helmet, so you better buy something better. Okay. So let's go out of here and I would like to learn something from the trainer or coach of the critical strikes, but perhaps not critical strikes. He will go rather for the classic training. And I guess I will buy some better equipment or try to buy some better equipment in the new era. We can get Camulos without Kunak in our party. Then we need to Rainer to definitely pack his bag and be useful somewhere else. Now Albion proves that you don't need some crazy rules to create engaging world that's fun to explore and feels sufficiently alien even with little monsters. So we should have all the respect in the world for now. Well, I've done for you quite a lot. Oh, he should be here then. Where is he? 7 AM and I don't see him. Is he here or somewhere else? Not here either. At 9, oh, there you are. You want to get away? Nice. Oh no. Okay, we can learn like one. That would be nice. Yes. 6, that's not so impressive. Come here, little fellow. You cannot teach us anything, what? What is that about? Is that for real? Well, we are at maximum of capacity for that, really. Okay, now. Okay, so let's try a long distance combat. So that's it. We don't have Let's investigate his den still. If there's something to discover down there. How empty it does feel without him. We just wanted to go ahead and acquire some resources from Mother Earth. But of course his means were criminal and he got what he was planning for others. So he cannot complain. Well, he literally cannot complain now. And we are looking forward to get out of here. Is this a good one? Okay, I guess he went the long way around. This is the longest walk. I think for this much walking our heroes should get some points to physical attributes. Just running around this much. So we defuse this. This is good news. Small journey by the sea, sure. Well, we wait a little bit longer because we want to get stuff from these people. Give him key. So do we want this? This. All the money. Let's actually sell. We want to sell shoes and whatnot. This one. Oh, we will keep him with the shoes. Repair. We can sell those precious gels here. Okay, 2 more items. So do you have this garbage? What about these others? Do you have pressure stuff too? What is it doing on the ground, friend? Alrighty, so nothing. You have something. So it's so little money for that. Okay. And green one. Okay, so we might buy a metal helmet, but in next area we might get something better. So I'm not sure. I can sure sell this garbage. And the shoes too. Silver chain. Nothing special. Okay, that's it. Now we go to armor, food, mixed goods. Where's the guy with weaponsmith? Here you are. We want to repair Rainer. My god. Luckily he's not angry. 123, okay, and if we want to sell it, we will not make much money for that. Okay, so this. Okay, dokie. So what does this do? By the way, examine warrior 17, battle hammer 20, 15. It's not such a difference really. This makes 14 and protection 5. That seems pretty good actually. You can wear this. So Danus light. We made very little money from this. Okay. We still have a quite some treasure. Everything to her. You can keep your keys. You can give this to Sira. Want that one. Can you wear that? That's the question here. No, she can. Pay on this. She can. Perfect. Not sure about that. She can. Perfect. Alright. Now if they leave, we don't care. So we can finally leave. It's not sad. I'm pretty happy about that. Yes, why not? Something after all the excitement, we want to have some time to get there. And once we have rested, we will gladly join you. They will be in tavern and over there. And of course he understands. Oh, that's what we need. Goodbye. Yes. And I cannot take Hunak, unfortunately. Again, we go with this freaky frill. Around the world. To some mountain refuge. Incredible beauty with majestic trees, elegant bridges, small buildings. Isn't this wonderful? It's an island of enlightened ones. Okay. So I follow him without speaking, he's pretty fast. And it's really beautiful, impressive even today. You can do a lot of like impressions with a sort of simplistic graphics, but of course it's all hand drawn. Okay, that's quite some distance to cover. And I believe we will get a new member. Party member. And he belongs to a secret society. We know you. Doggy Dean. So they live together. Hello. Master of Healing. Nice to meet you. Scholar of Older Times. And Harriet. That's our new party member, and of course she hears voices. Isn't she lovely? Nice. Hell, Romir. What the hell? So we have a new party member. She's 26 on level 10. She has her amulet. And Tommy got something too. Decanto stone. Activate spell. Wrong spell area. So that I'm very happy. I got to next chapter, and now the game we will finally complete our desired party, and from then on we'll just get experience, and uncover all that the rest of the game has to offer, including equipment and maxing whatever we can max. It's interesting that equipment would decrease your abilities with weapons. That's interesting concept. So you buy the big battle axe and it hinders you actually, but not so much with the sword, and that's extremely interesting. This even improves your close combat abilities, and it's just sky armor. Does it do anything? It actually hinders you too. Not so much the helmet. So what is this gel chain? Examine. Well, I guess speed will just make you faster. But Thanos color, what could that do? She cannot use it. I will not give it away. We can test on Rainer. Has a wrong class, who can use it? Druid. Okay. We don't have Druid. And we can use the luck chain. No. We don't really have anybody who can use it. So this will make you stronger. But we really need more of a protection. Regardless, it's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll be here tomorrow to continue. Bye and good night.